All right, welcome back, my awesome students. I hope you guys are learning a lot here, and I hope you're really happy because the data, the information that you're learning here is going to take you places if you apply it. All right, so let's get to it. Let's go and start modifying our reports page right here. So I don't know why that says all products. We gotta do a couple different things here, but let's go ahead and modify that so we can pull some data. Okay, so let's go to resources, let's go to templates, back, and then on reports. First thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to call this reports. All right, I left this undone. Okay, and here we are going to say, well, I want the customer name in here. Customer name. We want maybe the customer email. All right. The price is fine, the product title, the quantity, maybe we want a total. That would be nice to know in the report, right? Total. So where are we doing this? We are doing this in this function here. I'm going to press command and click, or control click in the Windows, I believe. You can do it like that. And this is where we're getting all this information. So I need to do this here. Let me see. Okay, report ID is fine. So I need to fetch, I need that API again. So guys, you don't see me doing a lot of copy and paste because you don't learn like that. Like I won't be able to remember things if I just copy and paste. So that's why you see me like writing a lot of stuff from scratch. Okay, it's slower, but you get used to it, and the next thing you know, you're learning a bunch because you're typing it. All right, so get in the habit of that. Don't be lazy. If you don't have a lot of patience and you want to do things too fast, maybe programming is not for you. You need to take your time with it, even if you're tired. So take a break, right? If you're tired. I want you guys to get into the habit of typing things over and over again instead of copy and paste. Now there are things that you can copy and paste, like the markup, bootstrap stuff and styling and things like that. We really don't use much, right? That it really doesn't make sense for us to learn. All right, so I want to get the customer, so I'm gonna make a customers retrieve, and I got the customer. Let me see, what is it? We have we're fetching row here, so we got that information from the database. We can get it. It's called Stripe. Sometimes my ID helps me out. I think it's called product customer ID. All right, because we need the ID of the customer to pull that customer out. Let's go back here. Actually, I can look at it from here. If you can go to phpMyAdmin, if you look at the we're fetching reports, we can see that we have Stripe product customer ID in there. Okay, and for those of you that have this, you can type in, you can click on the plus symbol and minus, and then insert with this arrow key. Okay, once you finish typing your data, of course. Okay, or you can edit by double clicking it. It's pretty awesome. Or you refresh it right here, or you can just double click here. Anyway, enough of that. I get too carried away with my ADHD condition. All right. Let's see. All right. So we have a column that has this. And by the way, guys, I don't know if I have that condition, ADHD. I just wanted to put it out there, right? Sometimes we think we have a whole bunch of stuff, but we don't. Anyway, So we are asking for this information. You can put this in another monitor and look at it, so that way you know what you want to pull from there. Okay, I know that I want in this column here the customer name. Maybe I want the email address here. Actually, in my heading, that's what I got. So the price, yep, the price is fine, the title is fine, the quantity, and at the end we want the total. The product total. And where can we get that? Yeah, we have a column that says product total there. So okay, let's see how this works. Refresh. We got the product total here. Customer name is not coming up, and their email address either. I wonder why. What does this say here? It's probably undefined. Well, if we don't have the right type of information here, Stripe product customer ID. Let's make sure that we have that data in our database, okay? It's there. Stripe product ID. Stripe underscore product customer ID. Okay. Let's just do a little check here real quick, because if it's not empty, okay, then we want it, right? Secret key, just making sure that we are getting this correctly. Refresh. All right, so let's make sure that, like, what in the world's happening here? Okay, let's see. We're fetching the data. I wonder, we can var dump this data, you know, and find out if we are pulling this guy out. Let's just do that right now. And we are getting the customer. So the customer is there. The object is Stripe, is a customer. So we're getting that object. We're just not getting it down here. Maybe I can do all this data. Maybe I can do all this in my if statement, right? In my try catch. So all right, that still doesn't work. It's not that we were doing it there, it's that it's not working 100%, but at least it is inside the try catch. Okay, let me just see why that's not. Oh, I got the email here. This is supposed to be email, not name. And why do I have only that? Oh, you know what? Because it doesn't have a name, and of course it doesn't. It was not gonna work. It was fine before, guys. You didn't have to put it inside this try catch, but it makes sense to put it here anyways. But the reason why it did not work is because we triggered this event through the CLI, and when you do that, the name Stripe doesn't put a name for the customer. Okay, but if we do that through our own, okay, and we put a name, that's going to appear there. Okay, so let's just do one here. Let's do Juan Pablo. And I always get confused. I'm thinking it's the name that goes there. Juan Pablo at Gmail. Alrighty. I'm always thinking it's the name instead of the email. That's what I meant. And now if I press pay there, let's see. Thank you, Juan Pablo. And now if we go to admin and we go to reports, you can see that the name is there, the email, and all the information we want from there. Awesome. I was thinking my code was not working, but it was working. All right, guys, we're getting there. Okay, we are basically done with this functionality. You guys should just practice and read your code and just study a little bit. All right, study their API if you want to learn it more. So this is the oh, another thing that we want to have, it's this functionality where we have a button right here. So I'm gonna do that in the next lecture, okay, where we're gonna have this print button. So just in case you want to print your reports, I'm going to show you how to do that. I'll see you in the next lecture.